All right, so check this out. Everybody knows who we are. Everybody's new GWC favorite athletes. Robert Vien, Jay Riley, Transcendent. See, we came out here to the GWC arena because this is what we do. We train. That's what real wrestlers do. We train. We don't sit at home and watch Myrtle Manor. We don't sit at home and we don't watch the Real Housewives of whatever freaking hillbilly cities in this freaking hellhole state. We train. Why? Because we want to be the absolute best possible athletes here in GWC. So, with that being said, the Christmas Battle Royal, there was an incident where I found an Atlanta Falcons scarf on the ground. I didn't know whose it was, and to be honest with you, I kind of disrespected it. And at that point in time, at that exact moment, I found out that it was Skrilla's. Skrilla rightfully super kicked me because I disrespected something that was his. Now, with that being said, we all fall underneath Jack, and I don't want to be friends with the guy because you don't kick me in the face and just let it be, and that's that. But I will try to mend bridges for the cohesion of the unit itself. So with that being said, Skrilla, this one's for you, okay? This one's for you, bud, all right? Now, there you go. I can't, just go, so it's more of a mending, honestly, I mean, no matter how much I don't mean in any way disrespect Skrilla, I'm a 49er fan, diehard. I literally can't wear this anymore. But here, I wanted to show you that I'm trying to mend bridges, okay? So, hey, can you hold that for a second? So, what I was thinking was that while we're out here, and now that everything's good, we can, how do I word it? We can, I guess, try to mend whatever bridges we can with that hat, right there. That hat right there. This hat right here. This hat right here. So you want to super kick me in the mouth. You're going to super kick me in the mouth. That's what's going to happen? Okay. So we just come in here and just friggin'. That's what we do. That's what we do. That right there. This one? What's next?
Wait.
No, you don't need the elbow pad. Take your time, take your time, take your time, and jump. Good, good.
1, 2, 3.
That's right.
There we go. Transcendent Faction, better than the Atlanta Falcons.
Have a good one, Skrilla.
Hey there, wrestling fans. You're watching the longest running backyard wrestling broadcast in history, right here on the Georgia Wrestling Circuit, as we battle our way through the vast backyards and independent promotions here in the landscape, here in the Peach State, where we bring you the action-packed violence you crave every week, right here in the Intensity Zone. Tune in and watch the action unfold as factions will form, rivalries will explode, and the kind of awesome sportsmanship and spirit of determination and grit and grunge will be on display by the Intensity roster as they battle for the coveted GWC Championship right here on GWC Intensity, your #1 source for the best backyard wrestling on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GWC Intensity.
Yeah, it is intense. Another one again, man. I love being here for all the action we got coming in. Do we have some action today? And it's already starting, Callie.
Indeed. Man, oh man.
That sounds familiar.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Robert Vien and Jay Riley again. Robert Vien coming out this week for some singles action. The Transcendent is here. Oh my God.
Go. Skrilla.
Oh my God.
Robert Vien.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw it right here. They have their own opinions about Atlanta this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Skrilla, it's game over.
Claimed by Robert Vien here this week. The Falcons lost to the Patriots. in this year's Super Bowl.
That they did, but taking out Skrilla is going to be a harder fight than Tom Brady had with those Falcons. I promise you that.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a whole different ball game today, ladies and gentlemen.
There's no 4 quarters in this match. It's just one long ass kicking.
Jay, oh my God! Look at that! Look at what he did with that hat.
That's the first time
Tom Brady's bitch.
Oh,
it's the first time his ass has seen some class, Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen. Again, I say you really don't like these guys.
It's awesome. It's really funny if you think about it. We come out here.
Shut up and wrestle.
First we debuted. Skrilla felt it necessary to super kick me in my mouth for no reason whatsoever, completely unprovoked. So, what did we do? We tried to save our friendship with Skrilla when we gave him the hat. Yeah. I mean, the hat we brought out here, and now he wants to have a match for whatever reason, another unprovoked something. I don't get it. So let's go. Come on.
Well, we got fan rivalry this week on Intensity, ladies and gentlemen, and the super kicks as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the sound of the franchise here in the GWC.
The one, the only, Skrilla, folks.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, Skrilla, the ambassador of violence himself. Oh my goodness! Skrilla! Skrilla's got the miss. Robert Vien.
Interesting. It looks like he normally looks. That's one mask.
Robert Vien is pissed. Skrilla has the mask.
I guess you had to steal that because Atlanta couldn't steal a Super Bowl victory.
Hey, no hardcore, no jack. Guess I had to call the right guy, huh?
That is Mr. Wright, Ryan White, as he looks upon the mask there. It's not the right mask. He licked it, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Vien making some misses.
I gotta tell you, Calvin, I think that's the first time the mask has been on the right person.
Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh man.
So even the odds. Here is Mr. Wright squaring away at make sure there's no foul play about. You see a little fist bump, show of love here. Still removing the shirt.
We got enforcers here this week, ladies and gentlemen. Both corners have it. Robert Vien with Jay Riley, and Skrilla just threw another shirt your way.
That's enough, Skrilla.
He doesn't want it.
I already said it. You're on the list, you stupid idiot. Nobody wants your shirts. The only reason I like you today is because I hate these queens.
I'm White and collect the shirt, man. Still doesn't want it. Ladies and gentlemen, watch Intensity. Watch Intensity this week, ladies and gentlemen. As Skrilla gets ready to face off against Robert Vien. Oh man.
It's Robert Vien because he's a vein of my existence.
My goodness, that's what Jack Ramsey calls him. So get ready for action this week. Robert is kind of vain. He talks a lot. That was just a jab to the eye. I don't think the official saw it. It looked like an open fist shot there. Yeah. It did not look legal. Oh my goodness, the power of Robert Vien. Robert Vien is known for having some amazing power. Oh man!
Power, and he definitely brings Skrilla's bell on that one.
Is this how it is, Ryan?
That may be a match. Oh my God! Look at he taunts. He's just taunting. Going back to when.
What I do is they stay down.
Ladies and gentlemen.
There's definitely a lot of heat here at ringside.
Didn't do it right.
Oh!
Absolutely didn't.
Well, he certainly hit him right there in the skull as Skrilla goes down here.
I mean, I'll give him this. Skrilla is down. Definitely not out. Skrilla is a veteran. There you go. I repeat those words. Skrilla is a veteran. There it is.
Look at this right here.
It's not going to be as easy as Mr. Robert over there thinks to beat Skrilla. Skrilla's a veteran. He knows what he's doing. He may be taking a beat right now, but make no mistake, he's going to find a way to come back.
Indeed. Look at this. Oh!
Oh, but that shattering, just trying to wrench away at that knee. I mean, he is methodical. He's an asshole, and he's a shitty wrestler, but he's methodical.
Robert Vien. He is very tactical in there when he gets to tearing in, and he throws you off because he's always talking, running that mouth of his. Robert Vien, like I said before,
somebody's gonna shut it and shut it for good. Well,
Shane,
I hope Skrilla starts it today.
Well, Shane Marks certainly didn't cater to it. Shane Marks beating the tar out of him in that match they had.
but it's like a stove one too many times. He just doesn't stop.
Indeed.
This is the franchise?
There he goes.
This is the franchise. This is him?
Well, he proclaims.
I mean, it's on his shirt.
He yells himself the franchise of the GWC, and Robert Vien taking issue here. Oh my! Drops
Cobra.
That was one.
And a kick out by Skrilla. I saw that coming a mile away. Nothing this guy can do to keep him down for a 3 count.
We'll call that snake a sidewinder.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue the action here, Robert Vien working into the head of Skrilla, tearing into that.
Come on, Skrilla, what do you do?
Pushing away from the ropes. Keeping Skrilla away from those ropes as Ryan White looks on in concern.
Feet at that.
Look at this. Vien staying on top of Skrilla here. Look at this as he continues to tear and wrench in that. Look, Skrilla's got to get loose. He's got to get loose of this.
He's got to make that crazy. But there goes
power.
The malicious intent of Robert Vien to keep Skrilla down.
Still time to turn around.
But I think Robert is all talk. I don't see much action.
He's a lot of talk. Oh man.
When it comes down to 3 counts, I mean, I don't think he's got it. I don't even know if he can count 3.
Look at that. Look at this. He oh my. Look at that. Oh wow. Just cloverleaf the legs.
Standing.
Skrilla cannot afford for Robert Vien to turn this. Skrilla cannot. If this gets turned,
I swear to God, I'll break it.
With the power of Robert Vien, if Robert Vien just steps over, this match could be over. Robert Vien trying to step it over. Skrilla cannot afford. Gets the ropes this time. Looked like Robert Vien was about to turn it. Robert Vien was just about to turn it, and Skrilla.
Got the ropes. That's that ring awareness.
Managed to flail. I think Robert took too much time talking it up there as he got ready to.
There goes those childlike tantrums.
I really think that's going to cost Robert Vien. Sometimes he takes too much time to gloat.
Nobody told me we started letting kids run. Look how he gets frustrated.
Confidence is good, but sometimes it could definitely be a fault. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh God,
Tom Brady, baby.
There he goes again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my! And too much time. Robert Vien doing it again, costing himself. Here comes Skrilla. Skrilla
giving it to him. That's what I'm talking about. 1, 2. Oh, and a shoulder up.
Man, Robert Vien.
You know what the difference between Robert and Tom Brady is? Tom Brady has championships.
Ladies, well, nobody can argue that. Middle bit. So you can see, look at that gator rolling. Skrilla.
Locked in tight.
Taking a page out of the book of TMB, a man who he also had issues with. Major issues.
Well, Skrilla likes to take his enemies and his opponents and not just embarrass them and beat them, but take a little something out of their game and turn it into their own repertoire.
Yeah. Oh God! Did you see that shot?
Another one.
Oh God! That right there is a jaw dislocation. He's gonna have to get that checked. That was a hard hit. That was vicious.
Maybe it'll make
Robert Vien. I don't even think he knows where he is right now. Those hits. Those hits were solid. That's a KO. I guarantee you that. Oh my God! I have no idea how Robert Vien had the wherewithal to get his shoulder up off of that.
He didn't have the wherewithal, he just had the idiocracy. He's an idiot.
It was something. I don't know how he got the shoulder up off of that. Those hits were so devastating. I would have thought he
under control.
And look at that, Skrilla staying on the jaw after delivering those 3 forearms and that running knee. He's keeping his hands wrenched on that jaw. Robert Vien could tap here. And look at how hard. Look at that. It's so I can feel the pain.
It's wrenched. My teeth hurt right now. But here's Robert trying to get back to a vertical base. That's a good way to dislodge the pressure right now.
Look at that. Look at that.
Power.
Look. Oh my goodness. The power of Robert Vien. Oh, sends Skrilla right to the ropes.
Snake eyes.
The snake eyes.
And the drop kick. But in doing so, he takes his own self out for time to rest, and that's also going to give Skrilla time to re-energize just a little bit. So you got to wonder if that was a double-edged sword, just a little.
Yeah, time is a factor in these kinds of situations. As Robert goes for the cover. Oh my goodness, Skrilla gets the shoulder up right on the hair there.
And if you notice, the other half of the transgenders is actually wearing Skrilla's shirt.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. He's wearing the franchise shirt. Jay Riley is actually wearing Skrilla's shirt, and he just did his taunt there. That's
mocking Skrilla.
Skrilla can't afford to get off his game here. He can't afford. Look at that. He caught the arm. He caught the arm. No. Oh my God! Caught him. Wow! Double counter. Skrilla had control of the arm, but then Robert Vien counters immediately.
Oh, it's shoulder up by Skrilla.
Experience on the side of Robert Vien and his exploits in California during time. My goodness. And now, as you saw that counter from that arm catch right there, Skrilla going for the reverse arm drag, but then Robert Vien catching him. Look at this.
You know, if he thinks he's going to beat Skrilla, obviously he spent too much time with the sunshine shake because the rain is dry.
This right here. Oh my. Robert Vien. Swing and a miss. Skrilla coming on. No. Robert Vien avoids it. Gets control. Whips around. Delivers the clothesline. Gets back to that leg. Look at that. He's got control. Look at that. He's going for the cover. 2. Oh my. He saw the shoulders down. He didn't secure the cover. My goodness. I know Ryan White couldn't have thought that was right.
No, only he can do it right, Callie. You know that.
Hey, watch that chokehold. Hey, stop. 1.
There's a chokehold here, and having some issues. Vien saying, "Why don't you give up?" Lord, look at this right here. Skrilla with the frustration,
just staying in. He is getting frustrated, but his opponent is also because sling by Skrilla.
Sling blading it right there. Skrilla coming off the ropes,
got to capitalize,
turning the momentum back in his favor. Going for the cover here.
1, 2.
Oh, and Robert Vien still gets the shoulder up. I'm surprised. Robert Vien has taken a good bit of damage, but so is Skrilla. Both men taking.
Arm in the center of the ring.
Robert Vien clasping to try to relieve some of the pressure. He's got control of Skrilla's wrist here, but Skrilla, I think Skrilla felt it there, so he started legging down. Skrilla scissored in. Now he's got it in. Robert, look at that. Jay Riley was pulling him toward the rope.
The ref didn't even notice it.
Yeah. Referee got on it later, but it was too late.
The ref wasn't making the right call.
Vien was already there, indeed. Man, Jay got out of there at the right time, and this will be disqualification.
Yeah, he did. He was almost at a 5 there, but you know, he likes to exercise for second to that count, and Skrilla gives him the boost to the mat, and that's what I'm talking about. Kick the man while he's down.
Good Lord, yeah. Skrilla's getting very, very upset here. He's patience.
Wearing your hat, he's wearing your shirt, thinks he's better than you. He's got his cocky attitude, and these two boys.
Double X handle, beautiful. Double X handle, reminiscent of Mr. Hardcore, our general manager, beautifully executed there. Yeah, indeed. Oh, he's got it in there. Going back to that jaw. Skrilla staying on that jaw. You remember earlier.
He's got the rope. Put on the rope. Skrilla now exercising the count almost to its fullest to the floor.
Robert Vien's jaw has been the target of this assault. If you notice, Skrilla wisely staying on that jawbone, just tearing into that. Look at Ryan. What happened? Getting right back on the jaw. Look at that. Skrilla locking in right around the edge of that jaw, right where the jaw connects to the skull. Skrilla wrenching in, just pulling. Robert Vien's face has to be hurting right now.
I show you how to be dirty.
But at the same time,
oh God! Holy Toledo! Did you see that? That was brutal.
I didn't have to see it, Callie. I could hear it.
Leg drop right there.
Leg drop.
Beautiful leg drop by Skrilla. I got to give him that. The franchise with that beautiful. Oh my! Could have sworn it was it.
Sworn it was over.
Hey guys.
Well, we know in the past, Mr. Wright has been the victim of a questionable count.
Ryan White having issues with the count here, saying it's not the right call. Look at this right here. Oh my.
There's a break to the eye.
That was. Powerbomb position. Oh my, no, pile driver. No, Skrilla's got to get out of this. Skrilla's got, oh my God, this is bad. This is really bad. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, Skrilla escapes. Oh, hard hit. Oh man, that was a bad position. Fortunately, Skrilla got out the way because that would have been it. Oh God, right to that jaw. He's got to go for the cover. He can't cover. My goodness, I could have sworn Robert Vien has to be another agent. Look at Jay Riley trying to get up there. Ryan White holding him back, gets slung off. Here comes Jay Riley. Jay Riley getting ready with the franchise. No! He cleaned this clock. Skrilla the franchise. The franchise, no! Kicks him again! More super kicks! Just like what happened last time! Oh no! Oh! Welcome to Skrilla! Welcome to Skrilla! He got him! 1, 2! He got him! And Ryan White able to save the day! And OJ Riley.
right side of Skrillville.
He got over there and stopped Jay Riley from getting in the ring. The franchise is victorious this week on intensity. Wow!
I told you it would be, Callie. They got what it takes to win. They're all talk.
What a battle, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of anger in this ring.
A lot of missing teeth with all those kicks.
Man, we got big problems here in GWC this man.
I can tell you one thing, as we build up to everything that's coming here, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and the pot keeps stirring, and it gets more and more intense every time, Callie. And it's a good thing warm weather's coming, because it's staying hot around ringside.
Indeed. Man, oh man, what a fight this week. They were really offended about what happened to Atlanta this week. Robert Vien, man, he may have to get his jaw checked. My God, that hurt. That really freaking hurt. And you can bet this one isn't over. Man, oh man.
Well, the match is definitely over. So, bye, guys.
The franchise of the GWC Skrilla. My goodness, Transcendent. They're going to have to regroup.
They're transparent right now because I saw right through them.
But you know, the franchise victorious this week on intensity. My God. Ladies and gentlemen, my goodness, stay tuned for more great action.
Not like Matty Ice, I can get the job done.
You heard it right there, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it right here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time. Right here on Georgia's Best. Ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Backyard Wrestling World's Best Show, GWC Intensity.
Stay intense.